Hey, how you doing? I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Casey Bryant.
Oh boy. And here's some news you need to know for today. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, make sure to like, comment, share the whole bits because, mornings. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning.
How's your coffee, all right?
It's good.
Good, good.
Black, no sugar.
It's Southern Pecan.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. It's a Keurig.
Is it organic?
Sure. That's right. It's organic. It costs a lot, too, at the friggin' stupid stores. Oh, boy, do we got some news to go over. Economy's not going to be going so well. It's not going well right now, by the way.
No.
All right. I mean, you've been to the gas station. You've been to the grocery stores. All right. You buy stuff, even just knickknacks here and there, and boom, the prices are crazy. And we all know why. It's all the spending and forget about it. But hey, before we get into everything, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channels, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, or hey, you can even watch us on Spotify now that we're part of their video program.
They have video? That's cool.
Yeah, well, they saw the success of Joe Rogan experience, and they're like, oh, let us expand video podcasts.
That's smart.
So you submit it, and they won't accept all, but they will accept yours if they took ours. So that's good. Right. All right, let's get into our first, okay? Yeah, Amazon to lay off another 18,000 employees. All right. I'm on the post-millennial. As demand decreased following a return to in-person retail shopping, Amazon began cost-cutting, review to scale back divisions that were unprofitable, and made targeted cuts to bring down costs. So you know who that is, right, Casey?
Jeff Bezos.
Nice.
Ha.
Good guess. So here we go, okay? Well, let me get
I
rid
thought
of
Jeff
this
Bezos was younger.
guy. Alexa, how old is Jeff Bezos?
Jeff Bezos is 58 years old.
Alexa's voice is deeper, huh? Did you notice that? Alexa's voice sounds like she doesn't identify as Alexa.
No, she's not waking up on the right side of the bed this morning.
Alexa,
She's tired.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Today is National Bean Day, which
It
is a
is?
great day to toot your own horn.
Yeah, and fart. Oh, Alexa. Terrible. So, yeah, Amazon will be laying off over 18,000 employees. Yeah, according to the Wall Street Journal, the layoffs are mostly in the company's corporate ladder and represent approximately 5% of that part of its labor force.
I would think that Amazon would be doing good. I mean, they've been killing it.
Say goodbye to Bed Bath & Beyond, maybe.
That doesn't surprise me.
Bed Bath & Beyond shares plunged 30% after warning of possible bankruptcy.
I went into Bed Bath & Beyond here, and
Uh-huh.
it was to look for something, I think a carpet cleaner, and it was like almost double the price as
Double
what
the
it was
price.
on Amazon. Yeah,
Right.
crazy.
I mean, not only just like the cost, because also the price of diesel. Have you seen the price of diesel?
Yeah, crazy.
Right.
We have all diesel trucks.
Right. And what delivers items to these stores?
Diesel.
Yeah, diesel trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, yeah, struggling Bed Bath & Beyond warned on Thursday that there's a substantial doubt about the company's ability to continue a growing concern as sales continue to drop and it struggles to attract shoppers. So even buying in store or buying online, as we saw at Amazon, it's not going well. We are officially in a recession already. They lie to us, okay, and say, oh, it's not a recession.
They changed the definition.
Right. It's gaslighting. They're trying to, not give it to you straight. So with that being said, I ran into this article involving Cardi B. Do you know who Cardi B is, Casey?
She's a singer, isn't she?
Oh, you're Casey B.
Yes, I am.
Well, Cardi.
Nothing like Cardi B.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got to give Cardi B some credit. At the same time, I'll give her some reality as well, and she don't care. But she does care. She slams Biden over the inflation. The rapper says grocery prices have tripled, and it's outraged, and she's outraged that lettuce now costs $7. Isn't that crazy? The lettuce is $7.
That is crazy. That's why
Lettuce.
we're growing our own lettuce.
Good for you. And she calls on the president to put this ish down. here's the problem, and I'm on the Daily Mail. She doesn't call out Biden at all. Watch, listen.
She doesn't say his name. She just says the president.
No, she just says whoever is doing this.
Oh.
Here's the problem. She had him on her podcast during the 2020 campaign trail
Mm-hmm.
and endorsed him and promoted him and said, yes, we want you. And that's why I think she's a little ashamed to say, hey,
Yeah.
you. But, she's 30, huh? So she urged officials to address the crisis. I'm sorry about the big booby picture there. Especially for the middle and lower class who might not be able to afford the soaring prices. Quote, you want to read the quote?
No.
Okay, when I go to the effing supermarket, I'm seeing that everything tripled up. That like lettuce was like a $2 a couple months ago, and now it's like friggin' $7. He didn't say friggin' though.
I'm actually impressed that she does her own shopping.
Well, here's the thing. Like people on Twitter was like, "You're rich. What do you do? And what do you care?" She goes, "Yeah, I still budget my money."
Good for her.
Right. That's where I give her kudos.
Yeah.
And she takes care of a lot of her family members, with houses and groceries and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees the bill and she's like, "Yo, what the F is going on?"
Yeah.
F word, F, F, F. So, and I have a big problem. So I do not.
She has a big platform.
So I do have a big platform. Yeah, she does. So I do have a big platform. So I do want anybody that is responsible, you see how she says it, for these effing prices to put this shish kebab down. I'm trying, Casey. I'm trying. Normally I'm just, But nonetheless, so look at I could use a few of those bucks. So Cardi acknowledged that she could either keep silent or speak up while arguing. Okay? But while arguing the price to buy groceries is more than eating out. Okay, so we had that business lunch yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
A salad.
A salad.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get to drink?
A water.
With?
With a lemon.
Yeah, with a lemon, right. What did I get?
Same thing.
A salad.
Mm-hmm.
With a water.
Mm-hmm.
And a lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much that cost?
No, because you paid for it.
After tip?
Probably a good amount
$35
for a salad
for a salad.
and a water.
Right. Yeah. Now, there was chicken in the salad.
Yeah.
Chewy.
Chewy
It
chicken.
was chewy chicken. But yeah. So, of course, I'm going to say something. The F, because if I think that S is crazy, I can only imagine what middle class people or people in the hood is MFing thinking. So, yes, I'm going to say something.
Good for her.
Some people argued the rapper shouldn't be complaining. Yeah, right. But the Grammy winner, who is no stranger to indulging in the finer things, a $10,000 Hermes? Oh, you're not into the fashion world?
No.
The Hemis, okay, handbags quickly addressed the comments. Let me tell you something. When I be complaining about the food and y'all MFing be like, ain't you rich? Why you complaining about lettuce? Why you complaining about this? That just goes to show me when you become successful, when you have money, you're going to effing go broke soon because y'all not budgeting.
Good for her.
Cardi B, don't get me wrong. You didn't call out the policies of the administration of the Biden that is creating all this, the spending, okay? You're all for sending money, our tax dollars, over to places like Ukraine, and obviously you endorse someone that is not for securing our borders, which floods of people come in, and guess how much tax dollars have to be spent on not only just housing, but feeding and hospitalizing. And Cardi, I get it. I like the fact that you're calling this out because you like your money and you see less of it. It's still got a lot, but you see less of it. Cardi furiously opened up about her own money management techniques and how she needs to know exactly what is being spent on. This is true for any home budget.
It sounds like she cares too. She's speaking out because of other people too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like she does have a good heart.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading into her story, and she does pay for a lot of her family members, some friends, some people that's taking care of her as she was on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
So she says this, quote, "I got a summary of the money that is being spent in my home every week. So when I'm starting to see that like groceries is like tripling up, it's like, yo, what the F is going on? I want to see for myself what the F is being spent on."
Where'd she do? Did she say this somewhere?
Uh,
Is this an interview?
yeah. She said this. She was speaking at Harvard University. No.
Okay. At the White House.
You know what? Where was this interview? Okay, revealed on Wednesday.
I didn't mean to mess you up. I was just trying to.
No, I hear you.
See if it was a.
I would like to attribute the source. You're right. Yeah, she said it to the Daily Mail. We'll go with that, okay?
Okay.
So, the rapper owns a luxurious 22,000 square foot mansion in Atlanta. That's in Georgia, by the way. I do declare. With her husband, Offset. That's his name, Offset. The two share two children.
That's really his name, Offset?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
That's his name. Yeah. Yeah, that's his actual name.
Okay.
Alexa, what's Cardi B's husband's name?
From urbanislands.com.
Oh, yeah.
Cardi B, whose real name is Belcalis Marlinis Almansar, has been
Oh, my
married to
goodness.
fellow rapper Offset from Migos since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Offset is also the father of sons Jordan, 12, and Cody, 7, and daughter. Man, they're like rabbits over there.
Yeah, that's awesome that she has the same baby daddy for all of them.
Their 5.8 million dream home has 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. That's a lot of peeing. 4.5 bathrooms and 4 half bathrooms. The property is completed with an underground shooting range and wine cellar.
That's cool.
I want this house.
Yeah.
The more I learn about Cardi B, the more I like her.
Yeah.
Except when she doesn't do her political research. Look at this. Spike grocery prices between November 2021 and 2022. Meat and poultry's up.
More than that. There's no way that's
yeah.
all.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
just from November.
Oh, gotcha.
From November 2021
Okay.
to right now.
Gotcha.
November 2021 to 2022, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
So that's only for like 2 months.
Look
In 2
at
months, that's
this.
how much it went up.
No, that's November 2021. It's now
To
2023.
2022.
Right. It's now 2023. This is not counting at the moment.
It's not between November 21 and 2022.
No.
Okay.
It's January 2023.
But it says.
Are you still
between
writing the
these
wrong
two
dates?
dates. No.
Are you one of those people that like the first week of January you
Mm.
scribble out the date because like, oh damn it, it's 2023.
No.
Okay. So yeah. Nah, grocery. Yeah, we saw all this. So yeah. Even Cardi B's calling it out. Damn.
I feel like people like that still. One of the problems with our world today is they say that people can't have opinions about things.
Yeah.
Just because of their whatever. They always have an excuse. You can't have an opinion about this. Everybody can have an opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it's my girl right there.
Oh, yeah. Her and Candace got into it, didn't they? They don't like each other at all.
Mm-hmm. Cardi B has a history of commenting on politics, famously getting into an online war of words with Candace Owens back in 2020 after the conservative commentator called the Grammy-winning rapper illiterate and an embarrassment to black people. The feud began when Owens shared a clip of her appearance on the Ben Shapiro show in which she slammed then Democratic nominee Joe Biden for taking part in an interview with Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, Cardi B, you voted for this. All right? We tried to warn you. We tried to warn you. Look at this outfit.
What is wrong with people?
I love the outfit. What are you
That's
talking
so
about?
weird.
No, it's good. It's like a spaceship. Yeah. Yeah, you voted for this. You know, canceling the Keystone Pipeline. Notice gas prices are up again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can't keep tapping into that petroleum reserve, by the way. Enough of that. But hey, Hillary got a job.
I saw that.
Yeah, look, she's teaching now. She's teaching at Columbia University.
She fits in perfect with the
Global,
schools.
global affairs.
Yeah.
How perfect. She could teach how to kill people in Benghazi and get away with it, allegedly.
She looks old.
Yeah, well, she is. Alexa, how old is Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton is 75 years old.
Yeah, she's up there.
Yeah, she doesn't look bad for her age.
Yeah, she does.
She just looks like she got old all of a sudden.
Alexa, does Hillary Clinton still have cankles?
I don't have an answer for that.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither. Yeah, so she's going to be teaching over there. Yeah, how nice. Unbelievable. Alexa, what's the Clinton body count at?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Now they're going to be tracking me. Now they're going to be following me. Officially. Do you know what the
Good job.
Clinton body count is?
No.
The people that around the Clintons kind of all of a sudden they're gone.
I don't know.
One guy or a couple guys committed suicide by, by shooting themselves in the head twice in the back. No? Okay. Moving forward.
I
then.
know that there's a lot of corruption there, but
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a different type of body count.
And this is exactly why there is a Republican holdout for Speaker of the House and why they're not going lockstep with Kevin McCarthy. Because Kevin McCarthy is part of the establishment.
I saw him speak
Yeah.
Last year.
In Nashville.
in Nashville.
Right.
He's a good speaker. He's a politician.
Right.
Says good things.
And I like the guy, but he's for amnesty. He is he called Trump a Russian agent. He blamed Trump for January 6th, the riots over there. Like this guy he's part of the establishment.
Yeah. The whole political thing is crazy to me. I mean, all of these politicians take money, right? They need all this money for all of these campaigns, and they take money, and then they have to do things for the money.
Right.
It doesn't come for free.
Exactly. Right. So this guy right here, this is Ralph Norman. So Ralph Norman, Representative Norman, says that he expects a written offer yesterday, or at least last night, to end the standoff between Kevin McCarthy and the 20 GOP holdouts. Trump got a vote, by the way.
I saw
For Speaker
that.
of the House?
Yeah.
I would love Trump as Speaker of the House. Where's the gavel? Where's my gavel? Okay. Is this Nancy's old seat? Is this it? Smells like vodka. Vodka. Sorry.
He is funny. I don't think he would be a good Speaker of the House.
Oh, he would be the best.
I don't know.
Do you know how... Okay, everybody, here we go. Enough. We're voting right now. And if you're not here, you don't vote. Congress has failed to select the speaker for 11 votes now. Yeah, so, and this hasn't happened at this amount since 1859.
Wow.
Do you know what happened in 1860? Civil War.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah.
Are there comments coming in? I don't see any comments. I just want to make sure we're responding.
No, I think it's all, I don't know.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, share the whole bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the demographics are like in the mornings. I haven't done mornings in years. Plus, it was supposed to start at 7. I'm going to start doing it at 7 now.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So, but nonetheless, there's a Tennessee representative who's a holdout among the votes for Speaker of the House. Did you know that?
No member-elect having received a majority of the votes cast, a speaker has not been elected.
This is News Channel 5.
11th. I didn't realize there were 11, so he's way off. Doesn't he need like 4 or 5? It needs to go down to 4
A
or
group
5.
of 20 House Republicans continue
Say it
to
again?
frustrate.
Doesn't it need to go down to 4 or 5? Like 4 or 5 can be.
This
Not
is
vote for him.
the 11th vote. So they tried 11 times voting.
Oh, the
yeah.
11th time. Okay,
Those in
I
their own
gotcha.
party by refusing to elect Kevin McCarthy as the House Speaker.
Yeah, among those 20, by the way, Andy Ogles, the former Murray County mayor, recently elected to represent Tennessee's newly drawn 5th District.
Andy
On
Ogle.
local talk radio this morning, Ogles claims that he offered to support Kevin McCarthy, but only under certain conditions. Well, then 6th District Congressman John Rose disputed that. Rose told me earlier that he was in the room and doesn't recall Ogles requiring any conditions of McCarthy. Well, Representative Rose says the small group of holdouts doesn't even appear to be unified.
And I think that's what's made this particularly hard to resolve, is that there's not a single set of demands. In fact, if they can't articulate a single set of requests that need to be met in order to move forward. So that makes this a little more challenging than it might otherwise be.
Congressman Rose says he is optimistic, though, a deal will be reached sooner rather than later, allowing the new Congress to begin its work. Now, I did ask...
So what do they do now? What do they do if 11 times voting, I feel like, okay, guys,
Yeah.
what happens if it never...
So, good question. So, if they do not decide on a Speaker of the House, then it automatically becomes Joe Padula.
Oh.
Okay, and I have to
okay.
fly
That could
over
be
there,
scary.
and I take the gavel, and I love gavels. I actually like twirl it like a gun,
Yeah.
and then put it in my pocket, right, and then pull it back out, right, and then go pew pew.
Do you like to bonk people in the head like gophers?
No, actually, they bring in so if they can't figure it out, they have to bring in either Judge Judy or one of the other, maybe Joe Brown.
Okay.
Right, Judge Joe Brown has to come in, which means I don't know.
Okay.
Right, I'm sorry. I wish
Because it doesn't happen.
I wish I had an
apparently.
answer for you.
What did they do back in the 1950s? Do
That
you know?
they eventually came
They
to.
eventually came.
Right.
Okay.
Well, let's rephrase that, please.
do they?
Shame on you.
Excuse me. Would he step down? Like, would he say, "Hey, okay,
There's a
guys, I give
possibility.
up.
Yeah, there's a
Can
possibility
we put
of that.
another person?"
Right.
Do you think if another person came up for the vote, that they could get? Is there that they could get it?
I think what's going to happen is it's going to be Kevin McCarthy, and there's going to be a signed contract.
He's going to have to make some deals.
He's going to be like, listen, okay, you're right. I am America first. Here it is written down on paper.
Yeah.
Say cheese, right. So that's what they want, accountability.
But then
because they know his establishment passed.
I don't know if he could do that, though, because he's probably already promised people that aren't America First people money.
I hear you. And that's why they're holding out.
Yeah.
Because these America First Republicans, they get what's going on. They want it really fixed and not just BS said.
Yeah.
Right.
Good for them. They've
Because
got balls.
Because yes, well, Bobart doesn't. Bobert doesn't. Right, Laura, no. I hope not. But yeah, McCarthy's part of the reason why there was no huge red wave, because there was what? They sent money out to the non-America First candidates. They didn't want the America First candidates winning. They wanted their establishment Republicans winning. Same thing with McConnell there.
And now it's all coming back around.
Representative-elect Andy Ogles.
All right. So moving forward, I guess that leads us into some local. Check this out. They want to change the Confederate street names here in Tennessee. The state argues they can't.
What's in a name? That's the question the city of Forest Hills in Davidson County.
All right. Listen, with your Mr. T startup kit, look at this necklace. What are you doing?
Is that chains?
What? And hide the
Or
microphone
beads?
better. These are beads. And what is going on at News Channel 5? This is not good.
She's a cute girl, though. Maybe she's trying to start a trend.
It's not going to work.
I don't know. Maybe people start walking around with microphones hanging from their collar.
This is ridiculous.
County is grappling with as some neighbors want to change the names of the streets there named for Confederate generals. But who gets the final say? As News Channel 5's Jason Lamb tells us, the answer is not so clear-cut.
Oh, Lammy.
Like any neighborhood, there's a history in Forest Hills.
See, this is all called B-roll, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, B-roll, right.
Hills, including in this city, street names that go back to the 1950s.
That's a good shot
that
right there.
harken
Good
back
job, guys.
To an
See, just a quick lesson in production here, okay? Here's a distant shot.
street names
Here's
that
a
go
mid
back
shot.
to the 1950s
And
that
the
harken
close-up.
back to an era nearly a century before that. Now,
You want to change Robert E. Lee names? Like, do you understand, like, the 40 years prior to the Civil War, this guy's service to the United States? Do you know what I mean? They don't read history. They don't know history. You know the whole Nathan Bedford Forrest, right? So he was a big KKK guy.
Okay.
All Democrats, by the way. KKK. But at the end of his life, he's like, yo, I think I'm not going to be this way anymore. I think
He found Jesus.
maybe real Jesus, not fake Jesus though.
Yeah.
Real Jesus, right? And
Now, some in a
and
subdivision.
plus, we wouldn't have Forrest Gump if it wasn't for Nathan Bedford Forrest. Forrest Gump in the movie was named after
Oh, really?
Nathan Bedford Forrest.
My mom, if I was going to be a boy, my mom was going to name me Forrest.
Here want to do away with some of their street names like Confederate Drive and Jefferson Davis Drive.
Oh boy.
And if they're controversial, are they causing any, problems for other people? Why not do away with them and replace them with something that might be more appropriate?
People are so sensitive.
Mhm.
That's the thing. It's like
I know.
those have been street names forever. It's just a name. It's just a street. If a street name is going to offend you, you've got deeper problems.
I know. And
than
here's
a
the
street
thing.
name.
Where do you stop?
Yeah.
And this has been the argument for years now.
Right.
Where do you stop? George Washington, he owned slaves. That offends us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Washington, D.C., we have to change your entire city name.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, the state of Washington? Sorry. We're going to now have to call you just Ton.
Yeah.
King Tung. That's it.
There's a big fear about asking people how they feel on such a divisive topic.
Jean LaRose began asking her neighbors about possible name changes to some of these streets 5 years ago.
Jefferson Davis has nothing to do with the state of Tennessee.
I went to Jefferson Davis Community College.
There's a Jefferson Davis Memorial here, isn't there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read a book, ma'am. Read a book. Alexa, where is the Jefferson Davis Memorial in Tennessee?
I couldn't find one in Tennessee,
Fort
but I found
Monroe,
a Jefferson
Virginia?
Davis Memorial Park.
No, but I see the signs
Jefferson
on
Davis
I-24.
Memorial Park is 612 miles away.
Maybe
in
it's
Fort
a monument.
Monroe.
That's what, yeah.
He wasn't born here. He never had a house here. He never lived here.
Yeah.
While not every neighbor we talked to agrees the street names should be changed, the question is now becoming who gets the right to decide whether to change the street names.
Could you imagine if you lived on a street where your name just changed? I just moved,
I
and
know.
it is such a pain to
Oh
get
my
your
God.
address changed on everything. Like, they don't even move, and they have to change their address. What a pain.
Like, I live on Tyler Street, okay?
Tyler?
Yeah. And Tyler, okay, is a former president, by the way.
Oh,
Right.
oh yeah, John Tyler.
Right. So,
Right? Is that right?
sure.
Okay.
So, okay. Where do we end? Where do we end?
Yeah.
Then we're just going to start picking off U.S. presidents, senators, any politician that just you don't agree with or doesn't have the same letter that's next to your name.
Right.
The State Historical Commission says it gets to because it says streets named after
Tyler's the 10th president, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Yes. George Washington, John Adams, and then Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and James Monroe.
You need a song to remember?
John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren,
You really shoehorn
William
that.
Harrison, John Tyler.
Yeah.
See?
Confederate generals are
You want me to keep
considered
going? You done?
memorials. So the city of Forest Hills is suing the commission.
Their name is Forest Hills, after Nathan Bedford Forrest. Do you know what I mean?
Saying its neighbors should be the ones to decide.
I think it's always probably in the best interest of a neighborhood to be in charge of its own street names and anything else within a neighborhood.
Jean says the lawsuit, like the
I don't like the fact that his name is Jean.
Jean.
Right. Because you know Lamb. Lammy's a good reporter. I like Lammy for News Channel 5. You know, he goes, hey, John. He goes, no, it's Jean. Right. He's that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the, hi, Brian. No, it's Brian. Right.
The push to change these names themselves may be a long process, but she says it's a change worth waiting for.
Oh, I guess Jean is the girl. Sorry, sir.
Mm.
Sorry, random jogger, that Lammy bothered for this interview. This poor guy was just trying to jog. You know what I mean?
I look at the people who were in the civil rights movement and the women's rights movement and the decades of persistence and setbacks that they went through. So I think it takes a long time for people to change their mind.
You know, she's got a Christmas tree next door.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That offends me.
The Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jean, you better take that Christmas tree down.
Yeah.
Minds about something, and I'm here to listen for that.
It's funny because I feel like it's creating a lot of these people are like, dude, I just want to pay for my bread.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go to work. And why are you creating unnecessary drama?
It must be
and tension?
nice. It must be nice to not have to like be the focus point. And that's what this is. This is a big distraction
Yeah.
from like what's really happening and hurting. You know, gas prices. And as we were talking earlier, prices on the shelves of everything. Everything. And this, I don't know. She's in dream world. She's
What
not in
is-
reality.
What is it actually going to accomplish? I mean, does that I would think that if you're so passionate about people being offended and
Here's
your
what it's going to
community-
accomplish, okay? It's gonna erase history and all of these names, these bad people, right? According to them, what letters next to all of their names?
But does that
The letter
actually
D. And this person right here, Jean, because I know she's a liberal, okay? I know it. She's got the woke eyes and everything. She's wearing this shirt for crying out loud, all right?
I have a shirt almost exactly like
And
that.
if you delete the fact that your party came from slave owners and was the party of enforced slavery, the party of the KKK, the party of Jim Crow, okay, the first movie ever shown in the White House, okay, was shown by Woodrow Wilson. You know what movie that was? Birth of a Nation, the KKK recruiting movie. All right, the party of Americans being locked up in internment camps. FDR put Japanese Americans, Italian Americans, German Americans in concentration camps in Colorado. FDR, the Big D.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to be on the cancel list too eventually.
Mm-hmm. But I guess what I'm saying is I think as a community asking questions like what does this actually accomplish, which is nothing.
Right.
So if you're that passionate about helping people, go do something that's going to actually help people. Spend this time helping the homeless or changing policies that are going to have an
You're right,
effect
but
on the community.
Casey, this is easy. That's why.
Yeah.
This is lazy.
It's just complaining.
Yes.
Is what it is.
It takes no effort. It gives them, it's virtue signaling.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
This is virtue signaling.
Yeah.
Right. Because really, okay, you changed the sign while deleting history to hide your past.
Yeah.
Right.
Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
What's next?
Jason Lamb. Look at the leaving shot. Notice the setup shot of Lammy's broadcast. Okay. Notice the ending shot. Ready?
He didn't get enough clicks.
Jason Lamb,
No,
News Channel
Oh,
5.
it's the same spot.
It's
What's his
awesome.
name?
I love it. Lammy, I love you. Oh, I wish I went to school with him. So yeah, there's that. All right. Yeah, that's 10 things. There you go.
10 things.
10 things. Not bad. Not bad, kid. It's almost top of the hour, so you got to get going?
Yep.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, follow the whole bit, okay, for Casey Bryan of The Business Project. She's got her very own podcast where if you want to learn how to make and save money for your work or business, check out thebiznesssproject.com/podcast. The link is in this video description.
Thanks.
Does that make sense? Right?
Good first show.
Yeah, so-
First
yeah.
morning show.
Mornings. Ooh.
What's it going to be called? You have to come up with a name. The Morning Show with Joe.
No. No.
The Joe Morning Show.
No. Morning coffee.
That's dumb.
Mm-hmm. I know. Southern Pecan coffee.
Vote. You guys come up with a good morning show name.
Yeah, don't worry about
You
it.
have to use what they get the most votes for.
Oh, time's up. Time's up. Hey, once again, thanks for enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show, or whatever it's going to be called in the mornings.
Absolutely.
That's my line. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.